The Monster Under My Son's Bed is Trying to Kill Us by Amanda SM 319. I was tucking my son into bed last night when he asked, "Daddy, is there a monster in my closet?" So I checked in the closet. Nothing, of course. "Of course not. I'll even check under your bed," I said. "No, it's okay, Daddy," he said. Thinking he was just scared for me, I said, "No, it's okay. I'll check it." I go to check under the bed. I start to lift up the blanket that covers the floor when I glance up at him. He was smiling. It was nervous almost, like the smile you have when you're about to get in trouble. As I glanced up to tell my son that there was nothing there, I see what I thought were glowing eyes. I quickly looked back down, but saw nothing. I stare for a moment, but I can't see anything. There's nothing there. Of course there's nothing there. "There's no monsters, Cam," I tell him. I kiss his forehead and walk towards the doorway. "Good night," I call as I shut the door. "Good night, Daddy," he calls back. I went to my wife and I's room. She was already asleep, but I decided to watch some TV as it was only 8:30 on a Friday night. I turn on some cop show and watch it for a few hours. Eventually, I get hungry and decide to go to the kitchen to get something to eat. As I'm walking down the hall, I hear something coming from my son's room. But it's not uncommon for him to sleep talk, and he knows if he's scared he can come to our room. I walked into the kitchen and grabbed some leftover spaghetti from dinner. I warmed it up and started to go back to our room. As I pass my son's room, I can hear him say, "No, you can't." I decided to check on him. "Hey, you okay?" I asked through the door. I saw my son leaning back over the side of the bed. "Hey, what are you doing, buddy?" I asked. "Nothing," he said. "Really?" "Really," he replied. I didn't believe him, but what trouble could a 4-year-old get into? "Okay," I said as I walked out of the bedroom and into the hall again. I decided to check the cameras in the morning. When I woke up the next morning, I had almost forgot about needing to check the cameras. I only remembered to check them when I saw the one in the kitchen. I walked back to my office and turned on my computer. I went back to about 10:30 last night. I saw my son leaning over the bed talking to something under it, and I started to get uneasy. I turned the sound on and heard him say, "I want to kill them." But wait, it wasn't him. It was something else. Could it be the thing that my son was talking to? I heard my son scream, "No, you can't!" And then I saw myself walk in. I watched me leave, and then I heard the thing say, "You invited me in, and you can't stop me anymore." And that's where I am now. Please, someone help me. I don't know what it was. I don't know what my son did, and I don't know what to do.